Happy Super Bowl Sunday, guys. I just wanted to show this little opening night, I guess, I wouldn't say ceremony. They just asked these guys a few questions, and I want you guys to just look at the body language, mainly of Patrick Mahomes. Whenever Brock Purdy is speaking, you're gonna notice that like he's sizing him up, looking him up and down, like yeah, this guy ain't ready for the moment. Brock, you're gonna look at his body language. He looks very uncomfortable, very out of place, very out of order. And Patrick, he just looks so calm, collected. Like he almost knows that he's got this in the bag, guys. Like I could be wrong. I could be wrong because if we look at all the money, it's all on the Chiefs. So I have no business even picking the Chiefs right now. I have nothing to go on. Like I know normally, guys, I'm gonna just tell you right now, if this were a regular season game, I'm picking the Niners, and I'm gonna show you why. And I don't normally do this, but like I wouldn't be telling the truth if I didn't show you guys this because I'm picking the Chiefs, but you shouldn't go with my pick. Honestly, you shouldn't go with my pick because look at this: 67% of the money's on the Chiefs, and that's just one site, right? And then on this site, let's see. It's every site is different, obviously, but look, almost 80% of the money on the Chiefs. So literally, I would pick the Niners in the regular season, but I think what they're gonna do because the rigged NFL content is so big, what they're gonna say is, see, all the money was on the Chiefs and they still won. Taylor Swift was there, they still won, so it's not rigged anymore because all the money was on the Chiefs. If we wanted to take the money and rig the game, we would have let the Chiefs lose. So that's what they'll say, right? There's so many ways they can go with this. And then they also had the Niners play bad up until now, right? Coming from behind, and they had the Chiefs look dominant for most of their games. So maybe they're making the Chiefs look weak for the Niners to come in. But at the same time, the league, they have Patrick Mahomes. He's only, 27, 28. It's basically a new Brady they can market. So it's like, why not have the next thing here? Because with Brock Purdy, they have a great team, but Brock ain't going to be the next great thing. He ain't going to win 6, 7 championships. Mahomes can. He's got that capability. He's got the looks. He's got everything. So the league is like, if he can play for another 10, 15 years, guys, how many championships do you think this kid can have? And he can be their next great thing. He already is chasing number 3 right now. So if he gets 3, guys, you got to understand he's 1 away from Joe Montana. That was their prized possession. Then it was Brady, right? So if he wins this, then that tells you he's their next great thing. I'm not saying he's going to win next year too, but he might win this one, and then it's going to be like Brady. It's going to be a hiatus for a few years, and then they get another dynasty. I'm telling you guys, like, we've seen this movie before. I'm telling you. I think that they're playing this Brady script again. Like, I could be wrong because of the money. But you got to think of it this way, guys. Vegas has been taking everybody's money all season. What's one more game? Like, I get it. The stadium's right next to right near San Francisco. So I get it. All the fans, if they win the money, which is only 22% of the money. So it's not even that much of the money. So you're telling me that I get it. So all the Niners fans are going to stay overnight and gamble, right? But what about the Chiefs fans? They're going to gamble too if they win. They're like, the Chiefs fans aren't going to leave tonight. You know what I mean? They called off the work for probably the next day or two because they're expecting to win. So Vegas is expecting the Chiefs fans that have rented rooms for through the weekend. They can see those. What do you call those? Those reservations. So Vegas can see all those. They own those hotels, so they can see. Oh, these people, they're from Kansas City. Oh, they're staying till Wednesday. Oh, they're staying till Tuesday, Monday. The point is, they're staying longer than Sunday. So if the Chiefs win, all those Chiefs fans, they're gonna go and gamble as well, and they've seen it already. They've seen it happen. Whenever the Chiefs played the Raiders, they would stay there for days gambling, guys. So they already have the data on it. The Chiefs have been playing the Raiders for years now, with the Raiders in Las Vegas. So with the data shows the Chiefs fans, they stay for days and gamble after they beat the Raiders. And the data shows they stay and gamble after they lose to the Raiders. So guys, it's not going to matter. Don't go by based on, the Niners fans and the gambling, they're going to stay all night. Both fans, gamblers are going to stay no matter what. It's like an addiction. No matter if you're going to gamble, if you want to gamble, you're going to gamble. It doesn't matter if you live in California. Doesn't matter if you live in Russia. If you want to gamble and you have that addiction, you're fucking gambling. So don't go by that, guys. All right? Gamblers are going to gamble no matter what. The facts are, what does history show us? That's what we got to go by. Let's see this video. I kind of got off on a tangent, but that's why you guys watch me, though, because I just go off sometimes. But let's listen to this.
I know you all want to hear from the players, and we have them up here, the team captains. We'll talk to them in just a moment. I've got the quarterbacks and the defensive leaders from the AFC and NFC champions. But to help us out with these interviews, a couple of my NFL media colleagues from CBS Sports, Evan Washburn, and from NFL.
All right, let's move this along a little bit.
I've got the Fred. I want to start with you. You guys, the nucleus of this team has made it to a Super Bowl. You climbed the mountain to get here again. How intense is this 49ers group to climb the mountain and finish the job with that?
Yeah, man, we're just really grateful for the opportunity to be back here and chase what we've been searching for. Our journey we set out this year to win in Lombardi. So
I don't know if about you guys, but doesn't he just sound nervous? Like his voice is cutting out. He just sounds nervous.
The opportunity against two great teams on this field, man, we're excited about it.
I get it's a Super Bowl, but he's been there before, guys. This ain't his first rodeo.
Chris, this Chiefs defense could go down as the greatest Kansas City defense of all time if you guys play well and finish the job here on Sunday. Why does this group have what it takes to win?
I think we got a lot of special guys in this group. And it starts with Steve Spagnuolo, our play bags.
And guys, don't forget Spags. Remember, he beat Tom Brady twice. So we're talking about greatness all around. Andy Reid, greatness. Andy Reid, you guys got to remember, Andy Reid was Shanahan before Shanahan. Remember all those times Andy Reid gave up losses and paid his dues and lost big games? He paid his dues, guys, for now. You know what I mean? Every coach has to do it. Even Bill Belichick paid his dues. Remember with Cleveland? Like, I know he won with the Giants and all that, but Cleveland and those losing seasons, yeah, and then now the later seasons and now not getting hired, yeah, they all got to go through the humiliation, basically. So Andy Reid did it through the 90s, well, late 90s, through the 2000s, right? And now in the late 2010s, they're giving him his success and before he rides off. He's already talking about retirement. So if he's talking about retirement, I don't think he's going to lose. You got to think about that. Why would he retire if he's going to lose? He's probably going to ride off in the sunset soon.
As fast we trust, baby!
And why would he be yelling and like acting a fool and being all happy now if they're going to lose? You know what I mean? You got to think about that. If you know you're going to lose this game, why would you be doing all this? Unless it's to psych us rigged NFL analysis out, making us think, oh, they got it in the bag because their body language, because they know we've been doing that for the last few years. So maybe they're throwing us off now because they did that, guys, with the Lions game, guys, because they know we do this stuff. They know we analyze this stuff. So you got to understand, before the Lions game, they had guys like Aiden Hutchinson before the games, like smiling from ear to ear. Like, so guys like me would think that, oh, they got it in the bag. And on the other side, you had the Niners, like, just looking sad and out of it, not with it. So they're fucking with us, guys. They're on to us. Like, they really are on to us. We're going to have to start figuring out new ways. We're probably going to have to reverse the psychology on it. You know what I mean? So this could just be an act. And maybe the Chiefs do lose. So we got to really look at everything.
Let's go, KC! It's fast we trust!
Chris,
A lot of Niners fans.
Chiefs Kingdom is loving you, but the Niners faithful do not like to hear that.
And the funny thing is, out of all those bets, you don't think Niners fans pick the Chiefs, guys? Come on now. Just because they're a fan of the team, they might want to see the Niners win, but they probably bet on the Chiefs, guys. You got to understand. Like, betting, it has no teams.
I don't think at all.
It's all good. We respect that. We respect that.
Hey, Chris, this is the one time you're going to have the microphone in front of both sets of fans. What would you like to say before Super Sunday?
KC, let's go, baby!
Yeah, I don't know what to make of this because this could be reverse psychology because they fucked with us already. Like they're on to us, man. The NFL definitely pays people to look for our content, like people like me and like Jake and stuff. They look for guys like us and they're on to us. So I'm telling you guys, man, just be careful because I noticed that they're fucking with the body language. Like I said, they're making one team look elated and the other team look dead. So just be careful with that. We might not be able to go by body language anymore. Honestly, though, next year I might have to start dropping this shit on Rumble, like privately, like any predictions, just so the NFL can't see what I'm posting. Because this is public for anyone. So that's the problem with YouTube. Everything is public.
The man knows how to dominate on the field and with the microphone as well. Chris, I appreciate it. Turn over to the quarterbacks right now. Brock Purdy.
All right, watch. Look at how nervous Brock is already out of the gate. Moving side to side, swaying, can't sit still. Mahomes is still cold-blooded the whole time. And watch Mahomes as he literally just eyes this guy down. I'm going to go full screen. I want to see if it takes away the camera. If it does, oh well. Yeah, it takes it away. I hate when it does that. Whatever. It's not about me anyway. Just look at the body language. Mahomes is just smiling, looking at him. This guy, not one smile out of Brock. This guy looks calm and collected. Mahomes does. He's just chilling. Brock, look how tight he looks, guys. He looks so tight. I want to know what the hell Chris Jones just said to, what the hell's this guy's name again? I forget. The middle linebacker. Fred Warner. I really want to know what Chris Jones just whispered in his ear. Like, what could you possibly have said to him?
Your story has inspired people.
See, I'm telling you guys, they work together, man. Like, neither team gives a shit about this game. They're all paid. They're rich no matter what. This game don't mean nothing. If this were real, you wouldn't be talking to this guy. Like, if I'm in the Super Bowl and it's a real football game and it's for real and we're actually doing this shit on stage, I am not fucking or exchanging pleasantries with the other team. I'm just not doing that. That's not something that happens. So, like, that's just weird to me.
That are Niners fans, that are football fans, and some that aren't even football fans. Can you take all this in, or you just
they're
focused
still
on
doing
getting
it.
to Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, what a ride it's been the last, year and a half with this organization and team. But yeah, obviously we got one more. We want to finish the job. And
why does he keep putting his hands in his pocket, man? Like, why? He doesn't have the mic, so it's different for him. But why, with you speaking, would you have your hands in your pockets? He just sounds and looks nervous, which isn't good.
I'm very honored and wouldn't want to be playing.
So is the moment too big for him? Look at Mahomes. He's just calm, collected, not even a care in the world right now. And you guys got to remember, his dad just got a DUI the night before. He's going through all that shit with his wife, posting thirst traps, his brother. And look at him. He's just chilling. None of it phases him at all. He's not phased by anything.
To be the trigger man of an offense that can hurt a defense.
The trigger man.
Ways. Your running backs, your wide receivers, your tight ends, all with accolades. As the crowd rises to its feet here in Allegiant Stadium, what's it like to be able to know that you can play winning football by just getting it to your playmakers' hands?
Yeah, I mean,
He just answered the question for him. So now he's just going to say what you said.
we got so many weapons, on offense. You just gotta
See,
get the ball
like,
to
what
the
the
right
hell? You ask him a question and you just answered it for him. So now he's just gonna give the answer you gave.
guy when they're open. Trust the boys up front. Let Christian do his thing, running the game, running the ball, and obviously trust Kyle with the play calls. But we got a squad around me.
Last question for you. If it comes down to it, Brock, and it's late in the fourth quarter, are you prepared to disappoint Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Look at Mahomes after he says that. He just laughs his ass off. Like, that's not, I mean, unless you know you're going to win, why would you bust out laughing here? Even though I get you trying to be playful and funny on TV, but unless you know you're going to win, you wouldn't laugh like this. This is just like, ha ha ha, you ain't going to upset her, you dumbass. And then let's listen to how Brock answered this. You can't even hear him. What do you say?
Swift.
Yes. That's all he says. Yes. Like, you can't say anything better. You can't say, oh, I'm going to bust their ass. Or, like, anything else. All you say is yes. The most generic answer. And then he just smiles. Look at his face. Like, he looks like a friggin' kindergartner who who got found out about his crush. Remember that first time how like, ooh, the cooties. Remember we were in like grade school and we had our first crush and everybody found out about it, and then you would turn red in front of the whole class. Yeah, that's what he looks like right now. Oh, we all found out he likes Crystal over there or whatever. And the whole class is looking at him. Now he's all embarrassed. That's what he looks like right now. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for him.
Say it again?
Yes, I'll leave it at that.
Okay, well,
Yes, I'll leave it at that. He even asked him to say it again because it was the worst answer ever. It's like he said say it again, like hoping that he would say something else. Like usually when someone says, what'd you say? Or say it again, they heard what you said, but they want to see if you would be so stupid enough to say it again or say something differently. You know what I mean? So come on now.
you should write a song about it. You never know. Patrick,
Oh, we do know. She's going to write a whole song about this season, especially if they win.
I gave the Taylor Swift question to him.
You got to ask yourself, could she write more songs, though, if they lose? Or would there be more songs if they win?
I hope you don't mind. Appreciate it. You just finished your media session. Here you are again. 4 Super Bowls in 5 years. Can you even believe that, as talented as you and this team is?
Nah, man, it's a dream come.
Look at Brock. Why is he standing like that? That right there is someone who's nervous. Right now, your hand should either be at your side, right? Maybe in your pockets, but if you're holding it like that, that means you're forcing yourself to be restrained. But at the same time, he's still swaying side to side. So this dude is nervous as a mother lover.
True. I mean, even being 1 Super Bowl, you'd appreciate it, but
What is he even staring? He's like staring into space almost. It's almost like, look at his eyes, guys. Like he's playing the part, guys. He's literally playing the part.
vision to being in my 4th one, and it's a great experience.
Right after he says my 4th one, looks right at him. Like he's literally idolizing this guy, man. You could tell. Like he's idolizing Patrick right now. Like Patrick has already won right now.
Every time.
I know how competitive you are, and I know that you don't like to talk dynasty. You let us in the media, you let the fans.
It's funny that they put Brock on the inside of Patrick because Brock is so much smaller. So visually, aesthetically, if you put the guy in the middle, it makes him look like the bigger, taller guy. Like if Mahomes was standing in the middle and Brock was standing here, dude would be towering over him. Now it looks like they're the same height. So this could be seen as them trying to prop up Brock Purdy. So that's another thing. And they're trying to shrink Patrick Mahomes down. Like, but come on now. That's just kind of absurd.
Let's do that. Just tell me about this.
See? You see how they're trying to make Brock look taller and bigger? Like, it's kind of ridiculous to me.
A potential Super Bowl champion team.
Yeah, we've dealt with a ton of adversity this season, dealt with a ton of challenges. And we're
See how much better of a speaker Mahomes is? His inflation, right? He has no vocal fry at all. Very clear, concise. He sounds like a leader. He's like you can believe him when he speaks. When Brock speaks, you can barely hear the guy. It's like, dude, what'd you say? Like, speak up. Come again. Like bro, as a quarterback, you have to be a master communicator. Great. I mean the best communicator in the building. Like I'm talking you have to be as good as the owner and all the executives. Like I'm talking that. That's not what Brock is, man. How can that be the face of the league? Somebody who can't raise up and speak loud enough in front of a crowd. Like I can't see it, guys. I just can't see it. If he was maybe like 6'4", 6'5", right, and he had that physique, I would say that. All right, yeah, he's gonna be the face. But he's a 6-foot quarterback, guys. 6'1" on heels or wearing like the right inserts. But other than that, like I just can't see it. They have to prop him up right now to make him look bigger. So that it's what they're gonna just prop up the 49ers. That's kind of absurd to me.
we're playing a great 49ers team.
It's almost like the Cowboys effect, guys. The NFL makes more money when the Niners are losing because the fans are going to keep, waiting for them to win that championship. They're all just going to be waiting like, oh, my God, are they going to win? Are they finally going to win? Because after they win, what's the anticipation going to be like? It's not going to be as much because they just won. And they have the studies on this. Once the team wins the next season, the fans aren't watching just as much because they just won. So they're like, we're champs. I don't have to go to this game. You know what I mean? So if they lose, now the fans are going to come back because they're still good. You know what I mean? Then they're still going to be clamoring for them to win again. And the Chiefs, that's a whole nother story. They owe so much money because of that stadium and all the bullshit that's going on in Missouri. So that's just a whole nother animal, man. Like, that whole situation just spins my head, honestly.
Out there, play our best football and see what happens. I appreciate it, Niners Nation. We're here. Oh!
See? He's taunting the crowd. He wants that. Like, I don't think they play well when the crowd's cheering for them. Him and Kelsey, I think they play better under pressure and when everyone hates them. I think they love that me against the world. They have to, like, make enemies so they play better.
Niners fans, he's calling you out. Well, you all get to do the talking that matters.
They did a little study on this guy. Well, I guess you could say study. They basically checked his blood rate or his pulse and all his vitals basically in like crunch time, fourth quarter when the game's on the line, and it showed that he was like even keeled, nothing at all. He wasn't up, he wasn't down, he was just normal. And they showed other guys, the guys like Aaron Rodgers, he would get flustered. Guys like, who else did they say? I forgot who they said, but I remember they said Aaron Rodgers got flustered. Tom Brady did not. I think they said Brock Purdy got flustered. They said Tua gets flustered. And there was they said Matt Stafford does not get flustered. I gotta go, maybe I'll do that video one day so you guys can see that. I gotta go find it.
Happens for 60 minutes on Sunday. So, Patrick, Brock, Fred, Chris, thank you so much. All right, let's get some more interviews
here sandwiched in. First of all, appreciate you guys being here. Congratulations on making it to Super Bowl 58. And Andy, I'll start with you.
Kyle Shanahan, he never looks happy, guys. And like especially now he doesn't look happy. I wonder why that is. And Andy always just looks chill.
4 out of the last 5 years. Each season though, it's a different journey. How would you best describe the road this Chiefs team took to get to this spot?
Yeah, Ian, so we had some ups and downs throughout the year. It was great to see the young guys step up, persevere through the season, and finish strong. So that, I would tell you the growth would probably be the biggest part of the journey.
Do these moments still resonate with you? You're in this big stadium, all to listen to you guys talk and kind of embracing what this week has to unfold for you?
Well, it's a great week and a great city. We appreciate the hospitality from the Raiders and Raider fans because that relationship is not the best already.
Well, even though they're rivals, they still want you guys to beat the Niners because it shows that your division's stronger. Like, even though they hate you, they want you guys to win because it makes your division look good. You know, if you guys lose, it makes the Raiders look bad too.
Between teams, but they've welcomed.
And they want your money.
And we appreciate that. So, and then I get to play against this guy here, who's a great one, man. And so, I appreciate.
Now he just strokes his ego.
Appreciate that opportunity.
Coach, thanks. And Kyle, for you as a guy who's grown up in the football world, and man, Niners Nation is here.
I don't know why they're cheering for him. All he's been doing is letting you guys down.
How does this resonate with you to be in this moment?
These are the best. I mean,
These fans are so stupid. Look how dumb they are. Like, they all think this is real football. That's so sad. None of them know shit about football. Like I can look at every single one of these people right here. I could tell none of these people have ever strapped up a pad in their life. Like, they don't know shit about the game. Like, look at these faces. Look at these people. You think any of them has played the sport? The answer is no. And most people that watch NFL football have never played. They just want to see it because it looks cool. But the problem is they're spending all of their money on something that they think is real that can be changed at a moment's notice like that. And it's not fundamentally sound. That's the problem.
This is why we all love this sport.
Look at them. They're just clueless. They're all clueless. They have no idea. When I break down my game tape on these games, you literally see it. You can see it right there. I wish I can just like have them all just see that. Like, I wish some way, somehow I can get all those people to see my breakdown so they can just see with their eyes and then make a decision for themselves if it's real or not. Like, that's what I like to do. I like to put it in your face and then you decide if it's real or not. I can't convince you completely. Only you can convince yourself at the end.
The best fans in the world.
See, even his voice. Brock imitates his coach. They both are very soft-spoken, and that's not great as a leader of your team. Like, it's just not, guys. It really isn't.
Make up your team, but how would you describe the personality of this group and how that fueled getting to this game?
I think that's the coolest thing about our guys. I mean, everyone knows the stars we have, the talent we have, but I would describe them as a bunch of overachievers who just love football.
Overachievers that love football? That's kind of a diss. You just dissed your team. You just said they're overachievers, so meaning they're not that great of football players, but they've played over their level, and they play hard.
They love the physicality, they love the camaraderie, they love the dirty work.
He basically just said, Brock, you're not that good, man, but you're an overachiever. That's basically what he just said.
Very talented dudes who have a lot of love for each other, so I think that's what makes our guys special.
Kyle, Andy, again, thanks for the time. Enjoy the week.
All right, let's get to the next one.
Have the running backs.
We just want to. We don't care about the running backs.
Coach Kyle Shanahan gonna be needed to win this Super Bowl. What's up, faithful? When you look around and you have so many talented guys on the field who play with extreme effort, play with selfless effort, just makes it a lot of fun to be a part of. So I'm just lucky to be, a piece of the puzzle. I know that's right. A very big piece.
Dude said he's a piece of the puzzle. He's literally 50% of their offense. Like, if he goes down, if he goes down, Debo goes down, or even Trent Williams goes down, they're fucked. And we saw last year if Brock Purdy goes down, they're fucked. The Chiefs, if any of their star players goes down, they're going to be fine. And we also saw when Mahomes went down, they won with Chad Henne as their backup. But they have, I forgot who their backup is. It might be Blaine Gabbert. But the point is, I trust Andy Reid with their backup to win the game more than I trust the Niners. Remember that stupid-ass backup they got for no reason other than to lose the game? Yeah.
Of the puzzle. Now we're going to go to the running back on the other side, Isaiah Pacheco. I like to call him Passion Pacheco because when he runs, he brings the...
Whatever, he brings the passion, whatever.
Explain your running style. Y'all know what it is.
All right, why is he looking at the camera like that?
Being consistent, leaning on one another, going through adversity. We all we got, we all we need. Determined mindset.
Okay. Very generic.
Now we're going to switch sides to the tight ends. These guys been talking the whole time. They love each other, right?
That's weird. That's weird. And why would they be talking the whole time? They're not taking this game seriously, guys. So if they're not taking it seriously, why the fuck should we?
Start off with Travis Kelce first. All right.
Now he's hugging, like, guys, man, don't take this game seriously. Just watch it for entertainment. This ain't real football. Like, no way would this happen if this is a real game. This dude's smiling in the camera. This dude's hugging him, leaning into him. Like, what the hell? If I'm Taylor, I'm leaving. Like, well, I'm not staying with him. Like, why are you hugging him before the Super Bowl?
Now, Travis, I'm not gonna ask
like he like grabbed a whole fist handful of trap and everything. Like, dude, why are you grabbing another man's trap on TV like that?
Girl, man, that's not my job. That'll be a first. Yo, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna talk about this season and how you've had to adjust your game to get right here again, Travis. I'll tell you what, man, I leaned on my teammates more than I ever have.
So in other words, I'm getting old and I couldn't do it, and my teammates just let me fuck around with my girlfriend and ride off to the sunset.
And it's been absolute. Y'all are firing me up, making me want to play right now, baby.
See, they love this shit. When you boo them, like, that's what these dumbass fans don't understand. When you boo these guys, they play better. They love that shit. They're like, it's like the Michael Jordan effect, the Tom Brady effect. When you boo these motherfuckers, they feed off of that shit. Like, some people love being the villain, guys. Like, you gotta understand. Like, and if these fans were smart, they wouldn't do it. But they're not smart. They're stupid ass fans. They don't understand the game. They don't understand psyche. They don't understand anything at all. They're all sheep. All these people, every single one of them. They wouldn't be able to digest any of my content because it's truthful. They want to be lied to.
I love the boos, man. I love the cheers, baby. Keep them coming, Niners gang. Keep them coming. I'll tell you what, man. I rally around the guys around me, man. We've had a lot of ups and downs
this year.
You rally around the guys around you. So, in other words, if your guys weren't playing well, you wouldn't play well?
And it's only made us stronger and that much more willing to fight for each other.
Look how much bigger Kelsey is than Kittle. Like, he, like, literally towers over him. Like, Kelsey has to, like, look up to him to talk to him.
I'll tell you what, I love this group, and I want this one more than I ever wanted one in my life.
I know that's right. The people's champ. What's up? George Kittle, man. What's going on?
See, he's already the people's champ, so he doesn't have to be the Super Bowl champ. And what is he doing right now? Why is he doing this? Kind of weird.
Dynamic tight ends. Tight ends catch the football, but they do a lot more.
Why is his arms crossed?
One of the most dominant blockers in the National Football League. Why is that so important to this Niners offense?
Oh, man. Well, when you got a running back like Christian McCaffrey, you got a running back, you got J.P. Mason, you got Elijah Mitchell back there, you got guys who know how to run the ball, they run physical, they run violent. So when your whole O-line, your whole tight ends, your wide receivers, everybody, your fullbacks blocking with just a little bit more intent.
Your whole tight ends? I think he did it on purpose to be gay. Like, he needs to pause after that. Your whole tight ends? You should say all your tight ends. Come on, bro.
Taking 75 yards, this inspires you to play your best every single game.
It inspires you to play your best. Shut up.
Yeah. Wait, who's better between you two? Who's the best tight end in the National Football League? You know, talk about it.
Look how much smaller Kittle is compared to Travis Kelce. It's not even close.
The most beautiful thing about the Super Bowl is not about which tight end is better, it's which team is better.
Why does he keep hugging him? I can't get over that. Like, he keeps hugging him.
Great job. Team sport, man. Great job, guys. You guys have some PR training. Thanks, Scott.
All right, guys.
Over to you, man.
All right, these guys are going to compete on Sunday, but you can tell there is some fun camaraderie in this building and some energy in this building. And ladies and gentlemen, the next time they're in this building at the same time, it will be time.
All right, guys. So we'll leave it off there. If I see any more weird shit, I'll post it. And yeah, good luck with the game. And hopefully I am right.